Okay, I just wanted to say something while I was thinking it, and I just thought this would be a good thing. I know I have never done actual cosplay stuff. I usually do if I'm doing cosplay type things, it's makeup. I don't generally do the outfits myself. Like I'll do closet cosplay. I'll take I'll buy a dress, kind of whatever, and pick this pants, these shirt, or something, take a dress, whatever, and just make my own character out of regular clothes from my closet. And or I'll just buy the shirt for this character and then later buy the pants and buy shoes and all. I do a lot of my characters, I use my natural hair, but I do have wigs when I make characters. But for I did a cosplay for Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, and my husband was Terra. I bought hers. It was kind of expensive. I bought the boots for both of them, and but it was still under $100 for Aqua to buy one pre-made, all these little pieces and stuff, and it's kind of expensive. But Terra's costume was over $100, and it was a pair of pants and a shirt with an X on it, his, and a belt and stuff. But the shirt and the pants was easy to do. I didn't end up making the extra belt piece and all, but I just did a big red X in, I should have used a thicker ribbon, but it was so fast and so easy to get a turtleneck gray sweater, cut the arms into short sleeves, because he wears short sleeves, and just put a little hem on the arms. It was so easy. So easy. And it looked perfect. I made it for my husband because I was like, it was over $100. And it was almost always out of stock. They it's hard to find Terra. And it takes twice as long from when you order it to when you get it than Aqua. It takes longer, costs more, and you just buy a turtleneck that's a couple bucks and cut the arms off, and you got the exact same thing. Put a little piece of ribbon and you got exactly the same thing. I made the pants by buying a skirt, a long brown skirt, and then sewing up the center to make it and cutting it, to make legs. Just turn it inside down, out. I sewed just to the side of the center, cut it, and then sewed down the other. I hand stitched it. Those pants looked perfect. So sometimes, because he has like these baggy pants, so use a skirt, and I thought because it was a layered skirt, it had multiple layers, but like kind of measuring like the waist part where you want it to sit and measuring down to where it would meet, where the legs would meet, and then sew that from there down. It worked, and then cut the fabric for the seam, and then just sew the other one down. I had these perfect baggy pants very easily. And I made the arm. I kind of just looked at pictures and like got tons of pictures all over the internet and freehanded and made the arm, the gauntlet, out of a pair of knee pads. Go to the store or on Amazon and get a cheap pair of knee pads, and then just look at the shapes. Okay, the biggest one, and I got a stack of colored foam, just thin foam, and I was like, okay, this is this color, and then I just draw the shape about the size of the knee pad for the first one, and then a little bit smaller, and I kind of eyeballed it and freehanded it. I didn't use a pattern. I like looked at everything I could find, pictures of the online pictures of people in cosplay, and anything I could find, and just freehanded it. So for extremely cheap cosplay, I was like, Tara's was relatively simple. I did also buy Tara and Aqua's keyblades as like full keyblades. So, full foam keyblades. Those were pre-made. The boots were pre-made. I bought them online. But Tara's costume, his pants and his shirt, and his gauntlet, it was just so easy to make. Maybe I'll make a belt. That I'll probably take a regular belt and just wrap it with a big piece of the same type, light brown colored fabric, and just wrap the thing with a big, because it's like a drape, so just drape a bunch of fabric and then like maybe sew the top so it stays together. So I'll probably do that for the belt later at one point. And I kind of did the symbol, but I didn't put it on anything yet. But I did make like that, and I just sew it on. I do all this hand stitch. I didn't even use a machine. So that's how easy it is. I did Tara's costume without using a machine at all. I don't tend to use sewing machines. I have one, but it's like I'm so bad at sewing machines. this isn't my normal content. I'm usually other stuff. I'm probably going to post this on YouTube, so like my normal content is like nothing. It's like most of the stuff on my channel is like lists of stuff I watch and saved, but I thought it would be good to tell cosplayers, on my channel, it's my TikTok. If you go to my TikTok, it's social justice and makeup. I have some cooking content really early. I have some witchcraft content. I'm all over. I'm going to post this on YouTube. So my content, I'm not even sure. I might have 1 or 2 videos, but I'm not really sure what they are. But like pants or shorts, they're baggy. Buy a skirt and just sew it into pants. That is an easy way. Just buy a cheap skirt for baggy pants in a costume. To get really baggy pants, buy a skirt and sew it into pants. You can make pockets. You just cut it and then put a lining and sew the lining to the sew. That's, I mean, it would be easy enough. Maybe later I'll do a tutorial and actually make something, but like show a closet cosplay. I might show the actual thing. I'm not really an editor, so I usually do these straight through. I don't edit my videos. So if someone wants to like put in the comments how to, like some suggestions on how to, I just do these on my phone. Now I can't go live on my phone, so I have to figure out how to do it on my computer and stuff. All my stuff I do on my phone, and that's how all my lives I've done before were. Now it says I don't have enough followers to do things on my phone the way I've always done, and YouTube has kind of, but I do a lot of makeup content on TikTok. I do most of my stuff on TikTok. I do go live occasionally on TikTok, so I can go live on my phone. But I do stuff all over the board. I may do more on YouTube because I can do longer content. TikTok's given me up to my, I have a lot of followers on TikTok. I'm like to 2,000 as opposed to like 200 on Facebook, less than 20 on YouTube, and less than 100 on Insta. So, like, and I might have, I don't even know my followers or anything on my Twitter account. But I have all of the different social media. I'm just trying to figure this out. Most of the stuff I do is TikTok because it's the easiest, and I've gained so many followers so fast on that. I'll figure it out. But I wanted to say that if you can't find Tara, he's kind of quick to do at least something. Like, my husband couldn't wear the wig I bought him for Tara. His head is too big. And I don't want to spend that much money on a wig. It was gorgeous. I've gotten some nice wigs on Amazon. But I have done Tara's costume from Kingdom Hearts, and buy a skirt, buy a gray shirt, a turtleneck sweater, cut the sleeves, use a pair of, whenever you have like an arm gauntlet, what you do is buy a pair of knee pads, and you can easily make a gauntlet. I mean, you just then make like shield shapes, and you can like just cut the shield shapes out, and then smaller circles, and until just use, you could use like different shades of gray, like one than the other to show the way they're cut out if you're doing like a metal plate. But that, using foam, the just EVA foam, just on a pair of knee pads, makes a fantastic arm gauntlet. Just a cheap pair of knee pads. And then you just strap them to your arm and they make perfect gauntlets. So if you're trying to make, just buy some EVA foam, cut out shields, glue it to knee pads. I kind of sewed around the edge because there's like the pad part that goes on your knee. I was able to sew the edges, so it worked better than the glue. But you can buy glues that would be better to stick it to, that stick everything together. But if you use, so I sewed the sheets together and then sewed it to the knee pad. So it's pretty good. But for a cheap, quick, I'm not usually someone who makes my cosplay. I usually buy everything pre-made. This was pretty easy, and it was cheap, a lot cheaper than buying it. So, I'm not talented, don't have money, but even I can make this cosplay. So, if, you can figure out a way. So if you want to ask if I can help you in any way, I'd love to do it. If you think that you'd like to see more of this type of content from me, comment, like, share. I do have a Patreon. I might put all my information. I have a link tree. I think it's got most of my stuff on it. So my link tree is in my TikTok bio that has all my stuff. So I might link to my TikTok. I'm like Shellnet on everything. Shellnet411 on all my social media. So you can You can look me up all over social media with Shellnet411. Thank you. This is kind of my first real, I feel like, I think this is kind of my first real video. I still feel like even on TikTok, I'm not for real. Everything's, I guess imposter syndrome's the thing, where you feel like you're not professional, not good enough and all, but here's the jump. If you want more of this content, if you like my content, please like, share, follow, click that subscribe button. I think this is going to be the first of many new social media on YouTube. Seems to be one of the better places and safest of all platforms, especially with the whole Twitter thing and then all the stuff with Facebook. So I'll see you next video.